Go on then, I'll give Derby a bit of Christmas footage. So this is inside the market hall. Not looking too bad, to be fair, fairly steady. And nature's took its course. Obviously in the past it was all blocked off, and now you've got a big wide open view of the market hall, a bit like Burston-on-Trent. So we just don't do it like the other big cities. You compare this to Liverpool or Manchester or Birmingham, but it is what it is. I suppose we make an effort of some sort. So that's the entrance into the market hall there, and then should be careful not to get any kids in there, but made a good job on this bit, like leading out onto the market square, or what was market square. I put these weird little boxes around that they always do. If you like. We got Adam Peaty, famous Olympian swimmer. These don't look too bad either. It's picking up in numbers all of a sudden, which is good. These weird looking gremlin things to the side. So as some of you might be aware, that was the bank where that Indian fellow withdrawing some money got stabbed by I think he's Somalian. Obviously he's in prison for it now. Former Costa, now all boarded up. Looking a bit of a shithole these days, has to be said. And yeah, another bank that's gone as well. Halifax Bank, this one. Yeah, another one that's gone. Demographics changing a lot as well. Bit of a police presence, and this is St Peter's Churchyard. Often an area where quite a bit of antisocial behaviour, but being cold, not so much today. This is inside the Cosy Club. They often do a good job for Christmas trees and Christmas lights, so there we go. Right, a bit later on into the evening now, so obviously everything's lit up. Everything will look a bit better, as it does. And we have got an ice rink, which is probably 20 metres long, I reckon. I know, first world problems. Quite small, but it's whatever. At least I've got one, being positive about it. These boxes don't look too bad at night time either. Around to Speaker's Corner, the old water fountain, which unfortunately doesn't flow any water anymore. Decent sized Christmas tree. You used to be able to walk up onto this fountain, but obviously it's been closed off now. Ironically, when there's no water as well, but I mean, from that angle it's quite good really. And then looking up to the cathedral with big St George flying from the top of it, which is nice to see. Not bad at all. Obviously in the past, when the water would have been flowing down here, would have made quite a good angle with all that, but it's been off for about 10 years now maybe, on and off. I did turn it on briefly again, but it's stayed off ever since, as I've commented on numerous times. Right, it's time for a bit of an annual wind, walking through Derby city centre, but why not? St James Street, this is to start on. As I've commented on before, this used to be like quite a recognisable big Debenhams building with a distinctive bus stop with like the arches where you could find cover. Not anymore, it's just more flats, which is obviously something that's happening all across the country. You know, more and more pods for people to live in. But I just walked up this street and what definitely caught my eye was just how many buildings are up to let as usual. I mean, another vacant property space. Another one. Another one that's gone bust, whatever this was, 15. Probably in the daytime it looked a bit worse because you could see how things, how vacant they all are. Obviously nothing in there. These two all boarded up to let. This used to be a busy little area, you know, 20-30 years ago. Used to have a boxing gym just down there I used to go to as a kid. I can't remember what it was called. Might be more Nation actually, yeah. Yeah, another one boarded up to let here. It's just a fucking horror show, isn't it? It's just an absolute horror show of boarded up buildings and vacant properties. You know, another one here. Former newsagent. That's gone bust. Might have even been a snooker hall once upon a time as well. Yeah, another one that's up to let over here. I think the solicitors are still up and running. Jimmy's bar in the past. Building Society. Scargill Manning Co gone down as well. What's a manga store? Yeah, there you go. But I went on to like the main strip for the high street. So up to the left, obviously got a nice Christmas market-y stuff, as you can see. And what's this Paddy Power that's gone bust? That's no great loss. Next to another gambling store. Yeah, so this is like the main high street, if you like, separated by a fairly busy road for the buses to go along. Another betting store. Something I noticed earlier is just how crap the shops are now. It's just vape stores and cosmetics, as you can see just there. Vape Master, cosmetics. Dzień dobry. Flip into a bit of Polish when I can't be arsed speaking to people. Yeah, this is the other side of the high street. I was carrying up here. Certainly like modern Britain for you. Just boarded up buildings and people babbling away in foreign languages. barbers. Someone busking up here.
Your name is the highest, your name is the greatest, your name stands above them all. All thrones and dominion, all power.
And of course, looks a bit better. Obviously now it's got darker.
Your name is the highest, your name is the greatest, your name stands above them all. All thrones and dominions, all powers represent.
So this is along Derby City Council, who are quite frequently on auditing channels for being a bit rough. Right, so Pakistani security guards are extremely rough with people that go in there. But they've made a bit of an effort, obviously, which is quite nice on the old Roman style pillars. Right, so yeah, some drone footage from Derby outside the market hall. There's some weird stuff going on around that area around Derby, by the market hall, and also, of course, around the cathedral. But the drone is just so interfered. There's some signal around there that really interferes with it. I mean, if you remember, one of the first ever flights I did was at the cathedral, and there was some sort of interference that kind of just turned it into almost like a missile, where it just decided to kill itself. Decided to throw itself into a tree. You know, it was flying fine, and then all of a sudden thought, nah, I've had enough, and just threw itself into a tree. And thankfully, though, there was no one really around, and it just kind of landed on the floor. Same thing happened earlier around the market hall. I get it up, and the feed that it tells you on the iPhone, it tells you that it's losing its signal, and there's issues with the there's an interfering signal of some sort. So I don't know what's going on around there. I was hoping to meet some police officers earlier, but I couldn't find any. So I don't know. But anyway, as I made this video, I'm down in London now, so I know there probably will be one more video before Christmas. So I'll hold off for saying Happy Christmas and all that, probably until tomorrow. So other than that, that's about it, really.